A great day to you guys. I'm Mark and we are back with another video. Today we are gonna be talking about a video that has recently appeared in my timeline in YouTube. It's entitled "Why is Saber pretty much the strongest character in fiction?" I don't know if you guys saw this video yet or if you checked it out. The title itself alone is quite funny. I don't know if this video is all about sarcasm or it's actually trying to make a point, but if it does, I don't know what's going through this person's head. The person who made this video is SethTheProgrammer. You could check him out. I'll leave a link in the description below. I'll also leave the link of the video that I'm about to see. So guys, let's argue about this after watching the video. But before we watch this vid, please do subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet. Please do leave a like in this video to show your support. Share it to your friends. Leave your comments down below for more suggestions, recommendations, thoughts, opinions, and a video that you want me to watch next. So let's just start the video now. Okay, let's start. We're starting off with Saber's animation intro. Even if Saber is not the strongest, she definitely has the best animation.
Considered to be one of the most convoluted and expansive anime to ever.
Damn, see all those titles.
Expansive anime powers. Who would have thought? Now, many people
That scream.
don't know just the level that this reaches and why it makes most of the most famous powerhouses in fiction actually seem like.
Damn, that's a huge claim, my boy.
Servants in Fate are usually based on mythological entities or concepts brought to reality by an omnipotent wishing device known as.
Yes, that's right.
These servants are usually.
That's the basics of the basics.
Entire armies on their own, changing the fate of the world and destroying pretty much anything on it. Some of these characters reach levels of godhood and form the very foundations of humanity.
Yeah, you're right. There are a lot of gods in Fate or in Type Moon.
Servant obviously is the one I wanted to focus on, and while she may not seem like an
That gacha roll though.
even within her own series, like
oh, Saber so cute.
She does in fact actually scale to these entities.
What?
Considered a top.
Garugamesh, where the hell did he get that meme?
Scaling fate or
I'm gonna search it later.
with me explaining why Saber would absolutely destroy Goku, Superman, SpongeBob, or whoever the is that servants.
Why the hell is SpongeBob in here?
They're actually allowed to do when they appear, not necessarily in their power, even though that can be the case, but their effects on the environment or planet are limited to a level that you wouldn't see in a normal show. For instance, in Dragon Ball, when Vegeta wants to blow up the planet, he can, right? He has enough power to do it. Nothing's stopping him. Same goes with Frieza or Kaguya from Naruto or Superman from DC or Yu from Bleach or literally SpongeBob SquarePants with a string. But in Fate, destroying a planet or something requires more than it would take to destroy a planet, because the planet itself is actually protected by a higher entity that restricts these omnipotently born servants from impacting its fate.
Yeah, it's Gaia, right?
Name of the show. This is because of a phenomena called the counterforce, which is basically the will of the earth itself that defends it. Good proof of this, outside the obvious I just
I did think of it.
Actually see servants in other media, all media being basically canon for Fate.
Damn, there's a lot of Fate series. Oh, Kita.
Anime, it's all canon. Being able to fight entities that
it's all canon, my boys.
Planets and use them as,
Yara.
yeah. Anyway, you get
damn, what the hell? I haven't seen. Was that the arcade? I haven't seen the arcade.
But that's just sort of a basic level breakdown. Servants can easily destroy fortresses, mountains, and fight crazy godlike beings that can easily destroy the planet. But Nasu, the author of the Fate verse, goes a step beyond.
We got the Ned, so yeah, we're gonna.
On that into a level of crazy for no reason that unironically makes Saber one of the strongest characters in all of fiction, period, making these Fate servants become something you'd see more from a Cthulhu eldritch deity and not an anime girl. Well, some of these anime girls are actually pretty much eldritch deities, but it's confusing. Anyway, the baseline for
BB
strong
though.
fate scaling
I
is
like
usually considered to
BB.
be around when a character named BB is introduced. BB
Yeah.
is a backup
And look at
AI
her
program
panties
by
though.
another character named Sakura that is so powerful that it can hack into and manipulate reality itself. The way it does this is by hacking into and absorbing a construct called the Moon Cell. And the Moon Cell is a supercomputer often considered on the level of the omnipotent Holy Grails. And this supercomputer's purpose is to record all things that have ever occurred and can manipulate the laws of physics, view the past, present, and future of the universe, and even culling dead parallel universes entirely from the multiverse. BB then obtains all these abilities.
That went to another whole level, dude.
Barrier of this moon cell, which is 8th dimensional in nature. As a reminder, our universe is 3 to 4th dimensional, and anything beyond
4th dimensional
is fiction or non-existent in comparison to it. BB not only reaches this 5th level, but the 8th dimension by doing so. BB is then
damn. So BB is so OP, man.
Extra, which would be Saber, Caster Tamamo, Archer Emiya, and Gilgamesh.
So how is Saber stronger than
Red Arturia, which is later?
Oh, that's a huge claim, my dude. A lot of people are gonna get angry with that statement.
Even if she isn't stronger or weaker, she's at least relative enough to face these servants that possibly halted the plans of an 8th dimensional reality warping entity. Normally, my skepticism would then kick in here, and I would say, what if this 8th dimensional construct is a barrier literally made with 8 separate dimensions acting as a wall, rather than 8th dimensional mathematical concept or principle? However, when you read materials, you'll begin to see that its author and the many characters do mention actual dimensional theory quite literally many times, meaning it's actually Nasu's knowledge and ability to then write these mathematical concepts without a lot of headcanon or assumptions involved. Example, the very first mention of dimensional theory is in Fate Stay Night and Fate Zero, which I'll show on the screen now, and these two are the first fates ever. So Nasu has known about these theories.
I didn't know about this shit.
For doing a lot of research on the history of his servants and characters as well, and Plato is literally a servant who kind of, you know, made things like Platonic concepts, etc.
I didn't know Plato was a servant. What?
Spirits ascended to the throne of heroes, which resides within the.
Damn, I still have a lot to know about Fate, man.
The root is basically so complex and above all else that the author believes that even describing it in any concept or terms is actually doing.
Damn, look at those text. There's a lot of text in Fate.
Even downplaying it. It is always just blank or beyond our comprehension entirely. Beyond the concepts of space and time, beyond concepts, pretty much period, even outside of the story, it can't be explained. So these servants then born from it can do crazy things, or even trying to tap into it can also do crazy things. Who would have thought? But Saber's only purpose was not to stop the servants from fighting after BB when she was summoned by the Moon Cell. Her true purpose was to stop a being known as Safar, who's kind of like Galactus. The same servants that
shit. I don't know about Sapphire yet. Well, I don't know I don't know anything much about Moon Cell yet.
In numerous timelines. Safar, in her avatar body known as Altera, swings around the Sword of Mars, which is stated to be the embodiment of the.
So Sapphire is using the Arkhthuruss body, I guess it was said.
Might be a little mind-blowing, and potentially it caught me off guard when I researched into it, unintended, because of how absurd it is. Do you remember when Saber fought this guy? He's kind of a nothing character almost, right? Very
nothing.
Shadowed by characters like Hercules and Gilgamesh inside the 5th Holy Grail War. But what if I told
look
you
at
this dude himself
Gilgamesh laugh.
Any version of Goku ever thought of in existence? This guy with a very unique swordplay of his.
Bro.
Somehow. And I don't know how she does this, so don't ask. She's just that plotting.
Stop that. Oh,
which is what I'm trying to tell you.
What?
But this technique known as
what was that?
Geishi breaks the rules of reality and allows Assassin Kojiro to disregard the concepts of space and time entirely via applications of something called the second true magic.
Damn, Kojiro.
Refraction phenomenon, more commonly known as the kaleidoscope. The true magics are different to
kaleidoscope. Okay.
Only obtained by maguses who have touched the root itself, the thing that made all thing, that is beyond all things. And while fighting this assassin Kojiro,
they've been mentioning a lot about the root, but I don't know anything about the root. I guess I have to play the VN to know about it.
A little bit more later in the speed part, but After he uses his true skill finally, which is beyond the concepts of space and time, she actually survives 3 slashes from him. He's not even trying to spare her either, and is clearly slashing her on a level that should insta-kill her, that she survives somehow.
Saber survived a lot of NPs though, even Gabolgov,
I think it's important to bring this up
Kukulane.
because if you were to say have a Bleach character try to slash at Saber, yet she can survive 3 slashes beyond the very concepts of space and time, beyond an infinite.
So he's comparing Saber to other characters with this.
Now, like I said, I'm not sure how intentional it was for her body to remain intact from literal outer versal slashes, but like I said, consider the following. Saber is actually suppressed during this encounter as her sword is invisible, which nerfs her sword's power.
Another ad. I'm gonna skip this ad.
And her own, as she has to focus on the technique. But later, she rematches Kojiro, and Kojiro tries to do the same 3 slashes again, which, by the way, is further confirmation.
Damn. Every time I see their MPs, UBW version, it's so cool, man. The animation.
Outspeed the attack, which has already been thrown 3 times.
Yeah. But the truth is, because
time, but he does swing it.
That Saber is actually
of speed
with the pack with Rin instead of Shiro's.
Concept of speed, meaning anything bound by speed might not even be able to ever touch her. How stupid is that? And this is originally because
broken as fuck.
The original Kojiro was supposed to be nerfed when he used this attack. However, in the anime that Nasa of, there is no indication he has the same nerf. So that was probably an oversight, but it's kind of a nasty one.
It's the same nerf.
There's one last discussion with her attack power that has to be discussed before moving on.
Okay.
Victoria with Avalon and her battles against Gilgamesh's Aya and his
with Avalon. Yeah, I remember this. 2006.
Aya is described numerous times as being able to destroy all of creation, which is described as.
Yeah, I heard that a lot of times.
Root would be beyond the world, as the world is just Earth. That root
the world is just Earth.
It's above every universe, timeline, or whatever that has Earth in it, but regardless. The short answer, Excalibur isn't really ever comparable to Aya without special conditions. Excalibur only enters the pinnacle of noble phantasms when it's in a situation where its purpose as the last phantasm of the planet comes into play against a danger that threatens the world itself, basically making her amped by the same force that I described earlier that makes the planet able to withstand attacks from higher dimensional servants without exploding all the time. In Fate Stay Night, when Excalibur and Clash, the most famous of these clashes that make most people comment on this in general, is Gilgamesh was clearly taking it easy while Artoria was desperately struggling, even calling the clash of their powers boring before easily eclipsing her power and then defeating her. Artoria was only able to overcome Gilgamesh in this route by basically catching him off guard with Avalon. Another counter to Excalibur being Gilgamesh is Artoria summoning in Fate Extella, where she should be stronger to stop the war between Nero and Tamamo alongside the destruction of Safar. And the only other servants that are suggested to be on the same level or grade as Artoria are the other 2 kings from Fate Zero, Alexander and Gilgamesh. And we see this more powerful version of Saber and a more serious Gilgamesh face off once again, with the result being similar as their first fight back in Fate Stay Night, with Gilgamesh's victory. In terms of her speed, Saber is capable of facing entities such as Tamamo.
So Gilgamesh is pretty much the strongest character, not Saber.
Weaker than the version Saber can apparently deal with, casually run backwards in time like a Looney Tunes character to train herself to beat someone she was weaker than. Tamamo basically trained for 1,000 years, and after regaining her power via growing back all 9 of her tails, she proceeds to run back in time and proceeds to just kick the moon cell and shuts it down and stops it from erasing the protagonist of the game.
I'm kinda interested of all Tamamo's tales. We only seen a few.
Outside of like Gilgamesh or something. Due to this, it may be highly likely Artoria can face beings that can pretty easily just travel through time with speed, and even was able to manipulate the past, present, and future at the same time with her abilities, yet couldn't negate the servants she was facing. That alongside that Kojiro slash she can somewhat react to, apparently, that is beyond the concept of speed, kind of makes you wonder. Now that we've established her stats, some unique abilities she possesses are things such as the ability to erase things from existence with her attacks, including concepts themselves, even beings that represent these concepts. Best example of this is the demon pillars from Fate Grand
Demon
Order.
pillars.
Literally living concepts, and every single servant can pretty much mess these things up. She also possesses Avalon, which is the sheath of her sword, which withholds a 6th dimensional realm, and she can immediately transport herself to whenever she wants. That can't be
Damn, that can be done. Transport anywhere where she could want.
Insane regeneration, which can regenerate entire vital organs, like when Shiro regenerates his entire heart, or when
I still know that stuff
and just comes back like nothing happened. So she is pretty much unable to die as long as she has this Avalon. Outside of Avalon,
the sheath, Whoa, Rider though, look at that drip.
Kind of like a
Sakura's uniform.
Powers, so even ghosts or spirits would be susceptible to her almost infinite stamina and her presence. But she could
her ahoge though, it's so huge.
Due to her luck stat, she is able to nullify causality.
This fight,
even manipulate
one of my favorites in the first UBW season.
This noble phantasm manipulates causality so that once it's activated,
Casuality.
you're already stabbed by it even before it is thrown, which gives the illusion it always lands after being thrown.
But Saber managed to dodge.
Due to Artoria's luck stat and ability to manipulate this, she can actually deflect an attack which is literally just appearing into her heart instantly somehow. This luck, alongside her instinct, pretty much always directs her to the optimal path in combat, even when things are supposed to happen no matter what. She also shoots giant anime lasers, which is no joke out of everything listed here.
Anime lasers.
Powerful ability, somehow. Stronger than the ability to erase concepts, fight on 8th dimensional levels, fight beings that can run through time, have a 6th dimensional regeneration or teleportation. Nope.
Okay.
Laser is apparently stronger.
Damn, it's still gives me chills every time Saber screams Excalibur.
You guys kind of believe me now that she can pretty much take anybody in fiction. Really, only a handful of people could ever really fight her, as you would need a very niche or particular description of abilities to actually be on that level. And it usually takes something, you know, like DC Comics, which has been going on for almost 100 years, or Fate, which has so many different mediums of information to eventually just reach such
I've heard a lot about Tsukihime and said that in that universe they are stronger than everyone in Fate. That's what I was told.
I was pretty surprised, but
hopefully it gets an anime. Damn, that's over. So that was the video about why Saber pretty much the strongest character in fiction. Do you agree with his statement, guys? First and all, in the video, it was stated that Saber was definitely not the strongest. Gil has beat her up. So why is the title entitled Saber is the strongest character if she's not beating everyone up? I don't know what to think about this video. Do I agree or not? I think I don't. No matter how pretty much I love the Fate franchise, I cannot agree that simple, because other series have their own rules in their universe, right? And we have rules in the Fate series franchise in their universe, so we won't know. I think if a Fate character went into Dragon Ball universe, they would get obliterated, and at the same time, if some DBZ character went into the Fate series universe, they would be nerfed as fuck, because from what I see, each and every anime has their own universe, set of rules, and set of power levels that you can change it no matter what, unless you mix them up. So, do I agree that Saber is the strongest in fiction? No, because she herself is not the strongest character in her own universe, right? Do you guys agree? But this video was a fun thing to watch. Pretty much made me laugh, pretty much made me interested. There were times that I was just fixated and just tried to understand what is he talking about, because he was actually talking about it nicely, but he didn't manage to convince me. But you know what? I'll give this video a 10 out of 10. Well, he definitely gave me a lot of laughs in some parts of the video though, so yeah. But yeah, do you guys agree with this video? Let me know in the comments below. I'll leave a poll down there in the description below or in the comment section to know if you guys think Saber is actually the strongest in fiction or not. because that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this vid. Please do subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Please do leave a like to show your support. Share it to your friends. Leave your comments down below for more suggestions, recommendations, thoughts, and opinions. And we will see you soon in the next video that we will make. Please do. See you.